Hey everybody, Extra Guards X here with PixeL, the newest member of 8G, as far as I know anyway. And as you can see, the video is called The Transition, about Call of Duty, Battlefield, sniping, and talk to PixeL here. Introduce yourself, man.
What's going on, guys? Yep, this is PixeL. Glad to be here, glad to be a part of 8G now. Give me a good break. I mean, been doing some other things, but I found 8G, and it's giving me a chance to settle down with gaming.
Sweet. So, what's a brief history? What would you say is your history in gaming altogether?
Well, basically, when I was, I think, about 7 or 8 years old, I had a Nintendo 64. Played the shit out of that. Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball and Star Fox 64 those are my games that I played nonstop. Those are the classics. Star Fox is still good, but then around December, like Christmas time of either 2001 or 2008, I got a PlayStation 2, and quite frankly, when my parents got me, they didn't know too much about gaming, so I ended up getting PlayStation 1 games with the PlayStation 2, so that was kind of interesting for a while, but no, just played PlayStation, and then got an Xbox about 3 years ago, and just been playing ever since. I guess YouTube-wise, I just, when I got Halo 3, I was curious because a lot of people told me about YouTube videos, and went on YouTube and searched up Halo 3 videos and found Halo 3. Started out with YouTube doing Halo 3 commentaries over other people's gameplay, and my commentary back then was absolutely terrible, and I stuttered the whole time, but just like anyone else, you put more effort into it and you get better over time. Then I transferred over to Call of Duty, and lately I got into the whole trick-shotting scene, but it got too much where basically, where you were limited to one game, and that was Modern Warfare 2, because trick-shotting really didn't go anywhere else, but I just got tired of just playing one game, so then I left all of my trick-shotting clans and joined 8G, and now I'm going to be able to play wherever the hell I want, play the new games that come out, and not be restricted to one game.
There you go. It's a beautiful thing, as my old chief in the Air Force would say. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like George Bush a little bit there, but...
Yep, the Black George Bush.
That's
so, these clips, you started off with a clip of me getting a short kill feed and then dying, and then did a little weird edit deal where PixeL came in and picked up the last guy with the C4 through the wall. And now, and these are his clips, and then going to finish off with mine, I guess. But, this is general sniping. We're just playing some squad deathmatch, and, for playing with only a couple people in a single squad, squad deathmatch I find is the best place to get clips, because, there are so many randoms. It gets really annoying to, lose or to, both get killed because the other team is stacked or whatever. But, it's just a lot more fun, I find it.
Yeah.
In terms of... playing squad deathmatch versus rush or, conquest. What would you say is your favorite?
I'm tied between rush and squad deathmatch. I find conquest, the maps are too big and it takes too long to find someone. And then when you do find someone, you either get killed from behind or you just get fucked over. Yeah, it's just... Conquest isn't my thing. I'll play it once in a while if I play with a party and they want to play Conquest. I'll be like, hey, what the hell? But
you're all just dominate one point at a time together.
Yeah.
That usually, if you're together in one big squad, you can usually take any point so easily, because there's usually not one whole squad at a point going against you. It's all randoms on the other team too most of the time. So if you really, that's the only strategy I could think of that really works out well when you're playing on public console matches. But anyway, as you can see in the earlier clips in the video so far, he was using the SV98. Now that's something I didn't tell him because he was getting a lot of hit one night of us playing. The SV98 is not that great unless you're very close, and that's why you were getting some crazy close hit markers when you should have been getting one-shot kills with any other sniper. If I realized it, I know you told me you were using it, and I didn't think. It didn't click in my head, and you'd have switched to the GOL or the 24 earlier, even the 95, but you would have had a lot less hit markers.
Yeah.
But because you were getting them a lot, it was it didn't click. But what would you now say? Because you do trick shots. you don't see many people doing trick shots in Battlefield because it's more about objective. And I mean, the only trick shots I've ever seen anybody do, like intentional 360s and stuff, is your favorite guy too, Sergeant Enigma. His last video especially.
Oh God, that dude's
was 2 360s.
ridiculous.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
But what would you say is your biggest? What would you say the biggest challenge so far in doing a transition in terms of sniping? Not necessarily trick shots, but I mean just like getting the feel for it. When you first start off in one game to the other, what's the positive and the negative things?
Well, I'd have to say the thing that's really been kicking my ass the most is that sensitivity system on Battlefield. I mean, switching from Call of Duty where you have 10 sensitivity and you have complete control over your sticks to the point where you're on Battlefield and I feel handicapped as far as what I can do, because when I snipe on any Call of Duty game, most of the time I consist of drag shotting, and on Battlefield you really can't do that. You can't drag your scope from left to right in a matter of like half a second. With Battlefield you gotta, I guess what they call is point shooting, I think. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but I don't know. I think that's like the biggest downfall, but I feel like the real positive for me though is the Battlefield hit detection feels much, much, much better than Call of Duty's hit detection when you're sniping. So I mean, yeah, it does go hand in hand, and eventually I'll get used to it, and hopefully I'll be able to put Call of Duty on the back burner, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm going to do one more Call of Duty project with a friend, and then I'm going to try to move on to other games, so that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, for sniping, don't go to Homefront. Just don't do it. It's
yeah.
not worth it. Yeah, sensitivity being the weirdest issue, because I mean, one is more like a gradual sensitivity versus this being more of a constant, in terms of turning. It's just very weird. It feels weird doing the going between the games. But what would you say is your? This is just going from the games in general, not necessarily sniping. But what was your favorite thing about coming to Battlefield and experience versus Call of Duty? And, I mean, would you generally suggest Call of Duty players come to this? Or what type of Call of Duty player would you think would want to come play some Battlefield every once in a while?
Honestly, if you still love the Call of Duty series and you hop on and you still love every second of it, I say stick to Call of Duty. But if you're looking for something new, something different, a more team-based, objective shooter, then definitely try out Battlefield. I mean, the graphics are amazing. I love some of the guns. Some of the guns that you get in that game are really fun to use, and the equipment, just the feel of like actually killing someone feels a lot more rewarding than Call of Duty. So, I mean, I would suggest to anyone, I mean, whether you love Call of Duty or not, or if you hate, or if you've never played Battlefield or anything, definitely give it a shot. I mean, it's cheap now; it's like $20, but. Especially because, I still play Call of Duty and Battlefield at the same time. So if you really are going to pick up Battlefield, be aware that when you do make a transition back to Call of Duty to play for a couple hours, it's gonna feel a little woozy, to be quite honest, because you're so used to being so slow in Battlefield than it is Call of Duty. But I love both games. There's no doubt about it. They're both really good games, but it's just your preference. Do you want a more single-handedly being able to carry the team, or if you want a more team-based game? I mean, they're both really good. So.
Yeah, I was hating on both developers on and off for a while. I was hating Infinity Ward and whatever. Come to a more gradual appreciation for all these games. I'm not hating on Call of Duty anymore as much as I was, because there are good points. Every game has good points and bad points.
Oh, yeah.
There is no perfect game, and it took me forever to realize it, but, I mean, you're right. I mean, it's preference, but they're all good games. A fanboy can't say one game sucks when the other one doesn't. There's a fanboy for every game for a reason. So, that's about it in terms of how many clips we have, or the thing. So, look for Battle Chatter to come out soon. PixeL will hopefully be playing with us.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To do this next episode, and there you go.
Yep.
Last words or anything?
No, just thanks for having me on, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the clips that we gathered for you.
Ditto. All right, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Comment, subscribe. Later.